Hey, this is Brandon from Xcart. I'm back continuing on the video series I've been producing about starting and launching an automotive website. So in this one, we're going to talk about building upon the plan that we've got so far to create a website that deals with automotive products that can be installed by consumers. We're going to continue from there and show some the next stage of that, which I kind of think about it as sort of the plan for our website plan, our website vision, maybe you might call it. But in doing that, I'm going to walk through a tool called Figma that I've used to sort of mock that up and see what it sort of visualize what I think it's going to look like, what we plan to make it look like. Hop out of here and go. So this is Figma. It's a tool that's used by a lot of designers for just creating visual styles and for mocking up stuff and actually maybe creating high fidelity mockups and things that you actually want to produce. I'm not great at this tool. This is just a free version of it that I used, and I used some pre-built templates to get to this point. But the idea here is to get the main elements on here. So I'm not so worried about headers and footers and all the specifics here. I just wanted to get sort of the main page layouts thought about how we're going to how this is going to help us to develop the website, make sure that we've got some sort of plan on there about what the main pages are going to be, and specifically about how these pages are going to rank for keywords. That's our goal, is to rank for some long tail keywords. So you can see, one thing I should point out too is my goal in making this site is different than most people's goals. So I'm not doing it necessarily to make a profit. My primary goal in building this website is to make this educational website and content, and also to showcase some specific features about Xcart. That's the main thing we're trying to do here. So the goal of what I'm trying to accomplish is different than most people. Most people are going to want to specifically optimize it for making money and making a profit. So one of the things that I'm going to do that's different than most people is I'm not really going to source products at this point. I'm going to focus on selling them, and then I will just source and drop ship them from Amazon or other retailers in order to fulfill those. So not ideal from a profitability standpoint, but my goal here again is to make the website and to get some sales, and then have a pathway to profitability eventually. So I figure if I can buy it on Amazon or something like that, those people selling there have wholesale relationships, then they're making, Amazon's fee is about 15% on those. So if we can do a similar thing, we should be able to make a similar margin on our own site. So I'm not focused so much on the vendor relationships right now. I think those will come as we get some sales and have some volume, hopefully. So I'm primarily we're making a website here, and then as I mentioned, a lot of the goal here is to rank organically for long tail keywords. So things like Honda Accord 2015 windshield wipers or something along those lines. So there's a bunch of consumable products, maybe 6 to 12 consumable products or consumable installable products on each car. And we hope to have good content for those, including links to videos. Maybe we'll produce some videos ourselves eventually, detailed instructions on how easy it is, and then obviously products to sell, hopefully with sort of a good, better, best sort of product mindset, so you can buy the best products or the more economy versions or some level in between. So I think that'll be a good, the goal is to have that as a site that people will be able to buy from, and then also, since these are replaceable products, there'll be the opportunity to have repeat sales on them. So maybe after somebody's bought windshield wipers, 3 months later we'll email them and just have them buy more windshield wipers, or if we're getting more sophisticated, we can get like a subscription version of that. So I want to walk through sort of the vision for the layout here. So as you can see, we've got a home page, no real domain name or name here yet, but the idea is it's got a home page as you'd expect, but the main thing here is to link to specific models that we're going to focus on. So we're going to focus on some popular car models, obviously. These are ones that have broad appeal and will have many, hopefully, people who want to do it themselves and replace these parts. So the main goal of the home page is to link into the vehicle pages. The vehicle pages then will link to specific years. So one of the things that I think will make this better than most other sites is a lot of people do by model year ranges. So they might say, you know, I don't know about this particular Honda Odyssey, but maybe 2018 to 2025 is all pretty much interchangeable. And so one of the goals I'm hoping to have here is have a specific page for every model year, even though the products that fit them are identical, or largely identical. Having a particular page for each year, I think, will help us from that long tail keyword perspective. So as you can see on here, we've got, I've just filled out the first two of these with the make for the recent model years, 2024, 2025. Then under each one of those, we'll have links to the several products that we sell. I've got air filters, cabin air filters, engine air filters, and windshield wipers on here. There's also, you know, rear windshield wipers on some of these. This is particular van that's got a rear windshield wiper. We'll also have other things like headlights and bulbs and some of those other things. So hopefully a list of 6 to 12 parts eventually we can sell on those. So once the user clicks on this one, or the search engine finds this, we'll link to particular products. And this would be like a product page for a specific make, model, year. So this is cabin air filters, for example, for the particular Honda Odyssey 2025, where we hope to have basically instructions in the video here on how to replace this and how easy it is. It probably takes, I don't know, 3 or 4 minutes to do this, maybe less. Doesn't require any tools. We'll highlight those sort of things. I have some recommendations here on how often it's suggested to replace these. And then product selection here, work with a few products that they can buy, ideally that has like a high quality one that's a little more expensive, with grades down to like a less expensive one. And I think if we are targeting the right consumer, most of them will go for the medium or high quality ones and not so much for the economy ones. So we have the opportunity to sell a little bit better product than they might find on Amazon or eBay or something like that. So, and then the idea is, once we get into here, this would be our main page that we would try to rank for organically for SEO purposes. So this is going to be our main keyword rich page, where we're trying to highlight all those things and have most of the content that somebody wants to buy. High trust, develop high trust here. And then when they go over to a product detail page, this I haven't done much with. But the idea here is that the product detail page is pretty standard. You've got products, you know, the photos and videos here, and then the ability to buy it, basically add it to your cart. At some point, we might add suggested products or cross-selling things on here, obviously, as you would with most e-commerce sites, but that's where we want to get for now. So that's kind of the goal we're going for with this particular site, is really only sort of those 4 main product page styles: homepage, a vehicle page, a particular product page. It's really the keyword rich one, and then obviously the product detail page, and then obviously checkout and a few of the other pages that go with it that are going to be built in. But that's the goal. I think if we can accomplish that for a few particular makes and models, we'll be able to rank well for those and hopefully make some sales. That's all I've got for now. In the next video, we'll start to dive more into actually building a website, buying a domain, some of the things that go along with that. So stay tuned for more.